I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all-the-time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Avengers issue number 1. What happens when Earth's mightiest heroes are forced to do battle with an evil from the past that may be deeply tied to their own legacy? Well, let's jump on in together and find out what happens next, shall we? Alright, so tying everything together with Jason Aaron's own Special Avengers one-shot from a couple months ago, this comic opens up with the Avengers BC, made up of Odin, Agamotto, the original Starbrand, the original Ghost Rider and Iron Fist, etc., etc. They're all currently girding their loins for battle against a foe they don't think they can defeat, a foe that is very familiar and yet somehow unfamiliar. They're Celestials, but no Celestial we've ever seen before. Of course, if you read that special one-shot, you'll be well aware that the Avengers BC were unable to defeat these foes, only trap them deep within the Earth itself. Now, back in the present, we check on in with the Trinity of the Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. They're sharing a drink and talking about what a crazy year it's been. Man, you know, comic compression of time is always crazy, right? Tony being brain dead, Thor being unworthy, Captain America having his mind taken over by Hydra Nazis. Yep, only a year. Collectively, they think it's time to get the band back together, start a brand new Avengers team, but at the same time, they all have a lot of different ideas about how they should go about it. As usual, Steve and Tony are on completely different sides of the matter. You know, should we three always have to shoulder the weight of the universe? Can't we pass the torch to someone else? Aren't there people more better suited than us to lead the team? No, we're elder statesmen of the superhero community. We have to shine the light for everyone else. We have to be good examples. Also, we three are super marketable, and comic book fans have shown they're afraid of too much change all at once. This conversation will have to be tabled for later, though, because wouldn't you know it, it's at that point the Earth suddenly comes under attack. You know, must be a Wednesday. Now, elsewhere, other superheroes are dealing with their own problems. Black Panther has invited Doctor Strange to Wakanda to take a closer look at a weird archaeological site. This place is brimming with Agamotto magic, and it also has a bunch of cave paintings depicting the original Black Panther, so on and so forth. That's because, wouldn't you know it, this place is where the original Avengers BC had bound their celestial enemies, only now there's no celestial there anymore. They've disappeared. But hey, in their stead though, they've left behind some gross alien pods, which end up hatching and attacking people all over the world, including but not limited to Robbie Ray as the Ghost Rider, whom I'm still pretty sure all this time later Jason Aaron doesn't actually understand what Robbie's deal is. He says that his car is possessed, even though that's totally not the case. Also, Robbie is possessed by the spirit of his evil uncle Eli Morrow and not the spirit of vengeance, but hey, I'm just happy to see the guy in a book, so I'm not going to complain too much. This threat is long-reaching because eventually it all gets up to Captain Marvel on her space station. Carol goes out to investigate, only to be met with a giant celestial hand trying to smack her. But wait, here's the crazy part. The hand wasn't actually trying to attack her. You see, the celestial was falling through a portal in space to Earth to die. And this big purple one isn't the only one. All over Earth, Celestials are crashing down to die, causing untold amounts of damage. Now, this isn't Thor, Iron Man, and Cap's first cosmic rodeo. They've done battle with the Celestials before, and they know full well just how powerful they are. If something can kill them, they must be even more powerful and terrifying. And it's not very long before our heroes end up coming face to face with what exactly is behind all of these crazy goings-on, and that would be the Dark Celestials. They're like regular Celestials, only, you know, darker and more evil and stuff. So that was Avengers number 1, everybody, and I must say Jason Aaron does a really good job putting his best foot forward. There's a lot of characters in this book, but it never feels overcrowded. I dug the idea of the Avengers BC, making this whole idea that the legacy of the heroes in the Marvel Universe is even bigger and deeper than they themselves ever knew. McGinnis's art is on point, and the book has a nice familiarity to it, like putting on a warm glove you haven't thought about in a long time. Here's hoping they can keep the momentum moving forward, and this can become an Avengers book people want to actually read and not just slog through because they want to be up to date on continuity. Overall, I'd give this one a much deserved 8 out of 10. So that's Avengers, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you like what I do and are feeling in a supportive mood, please check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. And until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.